Let the fusion of music, grace and elegance captivate your senses, and let the rhythm guide your heart as we witness a mesmerizing performance by our incredibly talented students.
of distinguished dignitaries amidst us, whose presence has elevated this occasion to a grand spectacle.
Warm invitation to Professor Dr. Wilson Fernandez, Principal of the Institute of Nursing Education, whose insights and leadership are invaluable to our institution to deliver the welcome address and highlight on the spectacular achievement of the Institute of Nursing Education for the year 2023-2024.
Honor Dr. N. George, our special guest for today's function, Professor Dr. Shivanand Bandekar, and our respected director, Dr. Geeta Kapoor, other members on the DS, distinguished guests, parents of students, media personnel, members of staff, and my dear students. Today, I feel proud and honored to welcome distinguished guests for this pre-graduation and annual day celebration of the Institute of Nursing Education, Goa. I take this opportunity to welcome our sir, I welcome you. I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Anish George, Professor in Trade, Research and Collaborations, Manipal College of Nursing, Manipal, Academy of Higher Education, Manipal, Karnataka, guest of honor of today's function, my teacher, one of the most exemplary and respected nurse researcher, nurse educator, and a nurse administrator in the country. Madam's ability to groom a future nurse leader is commendable. Ma'am, I welcome you to this function. I take this opportunity to welcome Professor Dr. Shivanand Bandekar, Dean, Goan Medical College and Hospitals. Sir is always supportive towards our students and also plays an important role in in nursing education being a dean, faculty of medicine, Goa University. Sir, we are fortunate to have your presence for this auspicious occasion. I welcome you, sir. I have a great pleasure to welcome our special guest, respected Madam Dr. Geeta Kakur, Directorate of Health, to all distinguished guests, Deputy Director of BHS, principals of nursing colleges, invitees, parents, teaching and non-teaching staff of the institute, retired Madam Rajendra Desai, Dr. Vandana Dubey, Deputy, and all who are present here today. Today, I am delighted to declare that the Institute of Nursing Education is completing 60 years of enriching learning, enhancing competencies, and transforming lives of a young minds to serve the world as nurses. The first course to be started at the Institute was the A&M program in 1964, followed by the General Nursing and Midwifery in the year 1965. BSc program was started in the year 2005, looking at the increasing need of a nurse specialist in the health sector. The Master of Nursing and Specialized Postgraduate Diploma program was started in the Institute in the year 2014 and 2018, respectively. The Institute prepares students to provide with the providers of care, leaders of care, and responsible awareness program in the hospital and community setting. Students during these 2 years participated in various competitions and sports organized by the Goa University and other colleges in the state. For the last 2 years, students are participating in the Student Parliament competition organized by the Goa Legislature Secretary under guidance of the teacher. Students also organize Nutrition Day, International Year events, etc. for the benefits of school students. Teaching faculty of the Institute has participated in various national and state conferences and presented research papers. Faculties are also being invited as a resource person and as an expert for various state and national conferences and seminars. Currently, there are 10 nursing faculties and 1 library assistant who are pursuing their PhD studies through different universities across country. I am happy to inform that Institute has successfully completed research project of Goa State AIDS Control Society under the National AIDS Control Organization, New Delhi, namely Knowledge, Attitude and Practice towards Dr. Geeta Kakur, our Director, for giving us this project to the Institute. The Institute has conducted series of continuing nursing education virtual training programs in collaboration with ECHO India to meet the educational needs of working nurses in the state of Goa. Institute also conducts various state-level continuing nursing education programs in physical mode. Future plans, campus expansion. The final plans for the campus expansions are in pipeline to have appropriate infrastructure available for increased intake of seats and as per the norms of prescribed by the Indian nursing ceremony is not just a culmination, it is a commencement, a beginning. As our students step in the world, armed with the knowledge, may they embark on a journey filled with the growth, challenges and achievements. The road ahead is uncertain, but students are armed with the way forward. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for formally welcoming our guests for this occasion and for presenting a brief overview of our institute's achievement and progress over the past year.
फुलांचा कळीत फुलण्याचा प्रवास ही एक आठवण आहे. ही वाढ ही एक सुंदर सतत चालू असलेली प्रक्रिया आहे.
By offering class, we nurture relationships and strengthen bonds, fostering our warm hospitality through their timeless beauty and heartfelt symbolism.
May I now
To present floral welcome to our guest of honor, Dr. Anis George. Thank you. I invite Ms. Melanie Kayas to present floral welcome to our special guest, Professor Dr. Shivanand Mahadekar.
I request tonight to present floral welcome to Professor Dr. Anna Vaz.
I invite Ms. Bhavana Bhati to present floral welcome to Madam Flossie Rodriguez Jimenez.
To life and from mortality towards the world of immortality.
We kindly request the dignitaries to join us in the ceremonial lighting of the traditional lamp, symbolizing the illumination of knowledge, prosperity, and auspicious.
Madam Flossie Rodriguez Jimenez, the
I, please repeat after me, or you can, as I did, you can also say, I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession with dedication. I will serve mankind with love and compassion, recognizing their dignity and rights, irrespective of color, caste, creed, religion, and nationality. I will endeavor to maintain up-to-date knowledge and skills to uphold the standard of nursing care to individual, family, and community in all settings and in all aspects of holistic care. As a member of healthcare team, I will hold in confidence personal matters of clients committed to my care and help them to develop confidence in care rendered by me. I will refrain from any activity that will harm any personal and professional dignity as a nurse. I will actively support my profession and strive towards its advancement. I will fulfill my responsibility as a citizen and encourage change towards better health.
To have our own BSc Nursing Batch 14 and ANM Batch 13 students to share their thoughts and experiences on this occasion. Let's welcome Ms. Nashka Norona from BSc Nursing Batch 14 to share her thoughts with us.
Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. A very good morning to our esteemed guests, Honorable Sri Vishwajit Rani, respected Madam Ennis George, respected Sir Shivanand Bandekar, respected Principal, Sir Wilson Fernandez, Madam Anna Vaz, Madam Anna Flossie Rodriguez, Imenezes, faculty members, parents and students gathered here today to celebrate this joyous occasion, and my dear, beautiful fellow graduates. Today is a momentous occasion, a celebration of dedication, perseverance, and the culmination of 5 years of hard work. We, as nurses, have a profound impact on the life of others. Nursing is not merely a profession, it is a calling. It demands compassion, skill, and commitment to the well-being of those we serve. Among the health team members, a nurse interacts the most with the patient and relatives. Hence, his or her care and interaction with the patient tends to reflect the image of the hospital. Before joining Institute of Nursing Education, Bambolim, Goa, I don't think any of us were capable of taking care of others, let alone ourselves. But 5 years later, here we are, handling and healing lives one at a time. We, the batch 40 of Institute of Nursing Education, are the most fortunate and esteemed batch to be the first ever batch to have a convocation ceremony. 5 years back, when I came to this college, one of my important goals was to have a graduation ceremony. I did my share of research, and I realized that it would be a lengthy process. So I directly approached our health minister, Shri Vishwajit Rani, with the official letter requesting for the same. Thank you, sir, for making this day a reality. And thank you to our principal and all the faculty members and students for working so hard for this day, helping us to graduate with honors. Remember, if opportunities do not come your way, you need to create them. To my dear batchmates and all my fellow juniors, remember, there are 2 types of people in this world. One, what all they may have gone through, the hard and challenging times, they will learn from it and make sure that the others, and especially their juniors, do not go through that same mistreatment, making this world a better place. The second type of people are the ones, whatever they may have gone through, especially the hard times, they tend to vent out their anger and frustration on the weak ones. Which of these you want to be is up to you. We all are adults. We all are graduates. We have the power to make a difference. So choose it wisely. Make a good, ethical difference. I would like to take this opportunity to thank God for guiding and molding us throughout our journey. A big thanks to all the teaching staff for shaping us throughout the 4 years, making us into young, tough, and capable nurses. And to our parents for being our constant support. And to IME, thank you for giving me this opportunity, for being the first valedictorian to deliver the graduation speech. To my lovely batchmates, always remember, the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. We have all gone through thick and thin together. We all grew through the difficult tasks and challenges and faced them all together. Let us all not forget each other and always help each other, even if it's 10 or 20 years from now. If anything I want to take away from this experience is that every day is going to be a challenge. Everyone has their own battles. But be kind to the patients. Always wear a smile. Your one smile and one gentle word will make a big difference to your patients. And you will in return evoke blessings from them. Because whatever goes around always comes around. Put your faith in God and let God guide all of us in the journey ahead. I would like to conclude with this. Hate has 4 letters, but so does love. Enemies has 7 letters, but so does friends. Lying has 5 letters, but so does truth. Failures has 7 letters, but so does success. Cry has 3 letters, but so does joy. Negativity has 10 letters, but so does positivity. You always have a choice, so choose the better side of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Reshma, for sharing your thoughts and experiences. I invite Ms. Tanaya Thakkar from A&M Batch 13 to share her experiences with us. Good morning to one and all. Respected dignitaries on the list, I am Tanaya Thakkar from A&M Batch 13. I am here to share with you my experience during my course for 2 years. There are many things to relate, some positive, some negative. As I stand here, I am overwhelmed with memories and emotions. Our journey from the time of admission till last day was really a memorable and remarkable one. First and foremost, I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to my parents, family, our dedicated principal of INE, my tutors, and all non-teaching staff of INE. Your unwavering support, care, love, guidance, and timely intervention have been our guiding star and motivation. I can stand here today because of you. Our batch 13 is called an online batch and also COVID batch. We joined the course during COVID time because of which everything became online. We enjoyed, learned, and also suffered. While completing this course, I met many people in college as well as at our clinical posting area. I made new friends. These 2 years taught me many things. I don't think I would have learned and gained such rich experience if I was doing some other course. The entire study year was not very easy. I faced a lot of difficulties, struggles. I had to put in efforts and hard work. The training given by the tutors and their desire that I become an efficient A&M gave me courage to go ahead. I received help and cooperation to work and study together from my companions. I am grateful to each one of you for the contribution you have made to make me what I am today. On behalf of our class, A&M Batch 13, I would like to thank the principal and the staff of the institute for inviting us to be a part of this function. Thank you all and have a nice day.
Thank you, Mr. Thakkar, for sharing your experiences. Our special guest of today, Dr. Geeta Kaporkar, Directorate of Health Services, Ranji, Goa. She completed her MBBS and MD from Goa Medical College and has worked in GNC and VHS in various capacities since 1988. She is an active member of the Indian Medical IMA. Currently, she heads the Directorate of Health Services, Ranji, Goa. We are pleased to have you here, madam. I would kindly request you to share your thoughts with us.
A very good morning to all of you. Honorable Minister for Health, Shri Vishwajit Rani, our special guest today, Dr. Anis George, Professor and Head, Research and Collaborations, Manipal, Dr. Shivanand Bardekar, Dean, Goa Medical College, Professor and Principal, Dr. Wilson Fernandez, Dr. my colleagues in the audience, Dr. Rajendra Desai, our ex-director, all the distinguished guests in the audience, all the students, the families, and other guests. It is indeed a proud and momentous occasion today for both you, the families, and the faculties who have worked for 5 years in shaping you to what you are today. You are embarking on a long journey. You know that our profession is called the noble profession, but I would like to say that more than the doctors, it is the nurses who come in contact with the patients day in and day out, and they look up to you with hope and all their anxieties. And it's not only the medicine which makes them well, but it is compassion, empathy, and also giving them hope. You are starting on this journey now, and now your role is not restricted to the hospitals alone. You play a very large part in the Ayushman Bharat mission, where your potential is recognized, and I have always found nurses very well organized and very capable and confident. So we under the Ayushman Bharat mission, under the Directorate of Health Services, the nurses have been entrusted the responsibilities as community health officers. So you head that particular subcenter wherein there are staff under you, and you have to plan for the health of the public. The aim of the government is now not only to provide care in the hospitals, but also in the periphery at the grassroots level. Because for many, it decreases the travel time, and you are the first point of the contact in the rural areas. I really feel happy to see you here today, and our Honorable Health Minister has made this happen, because this ceremony will acknowledge your achievements, and it's a very happy occasion. I remember when I was your age, any such acknowledgement, praise, and this was meant a great deal. So I wish you all the best in your career. But please remember that since you are the first point of contact in the hospitals, you have to work as a sort of mission, and with commitment, with empathy, and the patients come stressed because of their problems. In the government hospitals, there are long waiting times also. So you have to treat the patients with respect, compassion, and empathy, and I am sure you will be doing that. Thank you very much, and wish you all the best.
Thank you, madam, for your encouraging words. Next dignitary is our special guest, Professor Dr. Shivanand. He is the Dean and Head of Orthopedic Department, Goan Medical College, Bambolim. He is building the future of health management by teaching the MS and DNB ortho students. He is a chairman at Board of Studies, Goa University. He is also the postgraduate and undergraduate examiner, advisory board member at Sanjay School, advisory board member at Chief of Pondicherry Medical College, and advisor and board member for Doddy Beverage. He has vast teaching clinical experience of 28 years. He has achieved countless academic honors, from receiving a gold medal for standing first in the town of Vasco for his SSC examination, followed by merit certificate and award in PSN, surgery, MS Ortho, MCH Ortho, national and international fellowships, Bharati Jyoti Award, SSC2 awards, and the list continues. We are pleased to have you here, sir. I will take this opportunity to invite you, sir, to address the gathering.
Honorable Minister for Health, Women and Child, PCP, Urban Development, Forest, Sri Vishwajit Pratap Singh Rani, Honorable Dr. Ennis George, Guest of Honor, my colleague, Dr. Geeta Patkar, Director DHS, Dr. Wilson Fernandez, Principal, Nursing College, Flossie, Madam Flossie, Registrar, Nursing Council, and Dr. Anna Vaz. All the distinguished invitees here, Madam Dr. Rajnanda, Madam Sardesai from FDA, the parents of the students, and the batch of young, tough, and capable graduates. That is what one of the graduates said, you are the tough batch of graduates because you worked throughout the COVID pandemic. At the outset, let me congratulate all of you for being a part of such a great function. These functions really, as Dr. Geeta said, gives you a lot of satisfaction and importance. And I here would like to acknowledge our far side of our Honorable Health Minister, who said, yes, we must have such functions so that we give the due respect to your achievements. I would like to congratulate the principal on this occasion for having this function for the first time in the history of nursing college. A big round of applause to you. As you all know, that nurses are the first responders in any healthcare facility. A smile on the nurse's face can change the course of patient's illness. That is why I want all of you to smile on the way. If I have a smiling nurse in Goan Medical College, my 50% job is done. This is what I keep discussing with my nurses. And that is why most of our nurses who are working in Goan Medical College, they smile 24/7. And that is the reason it is said the best nurses in the world are from Goa and Kerala. And this I make a strong statement. If you go anywhere in the world, you will see a nurse either from Goa or Kerala. Please keep up your profession. We at Goa University, we have tried to incorporate the recent advances in nursing education, and on many occasions I have been advising Dr. Wilson how to convert, how to make best practices out of nursing education, and out of this, as per the Nursing Council, we have already adopted competency-based nursing education in Goa University, which is going to make you very, very efficient and competent nurses in the healthcare system. Also, there are newer concepts in nursing called as nurse practitioner, and the kind of speed that our Honorable Health Minister is going in health, you will have ample opportunities to become a nurse practitioner. Now, this nurse practitioner is nothing but you take the responsibilities of some of the critical areas and vital areas like ICU, NICU, and a lot of work you can replicate which otherwise would have been done by the specialists. So please see that the sky is the limit for you if you want to participate in any healthcare system of Government of Goa. On this occasion, I again wish you all the best and best for the future in your career. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of appreciation. Our students will be committed to the profession and uphold the dignity and standard of nursing profession. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Anish George, a pioneering figure in the field of nursing education and research. She holds the distinction of being the first nursing professional to complete her PhD from Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Manipal, in the year 1998. With a strong academic background, including an MPhil in nursing from RET College of Nursing, Delhi University, and a PG in practiced nursing from College of Nursing CMC Bangalore. Joining the Manipal group in 1991, Dr. Ellis has held various leadership positions, including Vice Principal and Dean of the College of Nursing Mahe for a period of 14 years. Currently serving as Professor and Head, Research and Collaborations at Goan. Under her leadership, Goan has excelled in research, with Dr. Ellis herself contributing significantly with over 135 publications and 90 invited talks at professional conferences. She is an approved PhD guide in Mahe and PhD examiner in many universities in India. We are delighted to have you here, madam. May I now request you to inspire us with your words of wisdom.
Thank you for that elaborate introduction about myself. But I want to tell you that I am a teacher who always feel proud to see how my students are performing, including the principal and Ms. Flosi and few of the faculty from Institute of Nursing Education and the other nursing education institutions in Goa. So before I start my talk, my request to you all the graduates is that let your teachers and your alma mater be proud of you by seeing your progress in the profession. Honorable Health Minister of Goa, Sri Vishwadit Pratap Singh Rane, Professor Dr. Shivanand, Dean Goa Medical College, Dr. Geeta, Director, Directorate of Health Services, Professor Dr. Wilson Fernandez, the Principal of IME, Professor Dr. Anavas, Professor in IME, Ms. Flosi Meneses, Rodriguez, Registrar of Nursing Council of Goa, all the dignitaries, guests, well-wishers, faculty members, very loving parents of the graduates, stars of the day, the graduates, a very pleasant morning and greetings to you all from Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Udupi, Manipal in Karnataka. I was very happy to hear from Dr. Shivanand that all over the globe where you go, you will find nurses from Goa and from Kerala. You are from Goa, I am from Kerala, so both of us can be very proud to hear. Today I stand before you on this most momentous and memorable occasion in your professional life with my gratitude and tributes to 3 women who have contributed to the growth of my professional life. My role model in nursing administration, Professor Bambolim, the founder dean of Manipal College of Nursing, and my guide for MPhil and PhD and later part guiding me as a teacher for MPhil students who were much senior to me, Dr. Aparna Bagri, and my life's role model, my mother, who always believed that you educate a girl child and that's done for the whole family will progress. So my tributes to those 3 women, and I congratulate now the parents of the graduates first. You had taken a bold step when your children told that they want to be in nursing. So you have done your part. I appreciate and congratulate you. Now leave them, it is in their hands how they have to progress in their professional life and bring happiness to the parents. To the graduates, I would like to request you that wherever you go, whichever position you reach, 2 groups of people you should never forget. First, your parents who have done a lot of sacrifices in many of the comfortable situations they could have spent their money. They have taken care of you very well. So be always grateful to them and be at their side when they become old. And the second group are the teachers. The only 2 groups, the parents and the teachers, who always feel proud and happy with your achievements are teachers. They will never become jealous of you to see your achievements. Instead, they feel happy, proud, and then satisfied in their life that they have done their part. So, please keep in touch with your alma mater. Be an active member nursing. I don't want to talk anything from your syllabus, fed up of hearing from all these nursing diagnoses, I am sure. Without any discrimination, I can tell that no students like the education institution as long as they are students in that institution. You cannot be exception. You also must have felt like that, although Ms. Morona has mentioned that they have taken bold steps and so many activities. But that has happened when you are about to finish the program. That's the time you really start developing love for your education institution, and from now on you will start missing this institution. So be grateful to all those who have contributed for your development. Next to the parents who have contributed are the teachers. I congratulate Dr. Wilson and his team of faculty members for all the hard work put forth to make sure that you are ready today, successfully completing the academic requirements and boldly stepping into the practice field of nursing, the profession which is voted as the most trusted profession in the globe. The trust which the nurses have got is earned by the nurses by working at the bedside and by dealing with all the consumers of healthcare services. So you need to continue this trust which the consumers have in us. Be happy and proud to be part of this most trusted profession. And this you can do only by exhibiting the professionalism in every act what we do. Many times I hear from people that nursing, they don't consider as a good professional group. No, the time has changed. Feel very happy, proud, and the COVID-19 pandemic was a very difficult situation. But in one part of my heart, I feel very happy that you all got the opportunity to work very hard in those situations, and the whole world has recognized that without nursing professionals, the healthcare system cannot go forward, and that's the recognition you have got in your hand now. Please continue to keep up with your commitment. And for getting trust in anyone, all of us know that communication is the most important tool which we need to have. Both the doctors, Dr. Geeta and Dr. Shivanand has mentioned that we are the primary contact. There the most important skill which we need to have is appropriate communication to take the right decisions along with the patients. Now the patients come to us as consumers who are well aware of their problems, what is the care which they require. If we are updated, we are competent, and we continue to learn as one of the values which is shown there, lifelong learning, everyday learning, then we will be able to get their trust and be safe patient care providers in the institution. When the whole world is very busy, now if you observe, we see that in our country, the older adult population is increasing and the young adults are all going abroad. The older adults have no one to look forward to have support when they are institutionalized or at home. Their hope is in our hands. They all look forward to have good communication, so spend time at the bedside talking to the patients, and at the same time, now the health sciences is talking about interprofessional education and interprofessional practice, where we believe that everyone in the healthcare team is equally important. We learn with, we learn from, and we learn about each other. All of us are revolving around that one person who is called the patient. So our combined goal as interprofessional healthcare practitioners is to see that our patients receive the best from all of us. The syllabus learning is over. I will consider you as incoming nurses with the knowledge unless you decide today that every day from now onwards, without a designed syllabus by the nursing council and your institution, you decide to learn with the proper syllabus. Because with the advances in technology and science, every
your time wisely. There is no one who has got more than 24 hours in a day. All of us have got the same number of hours. It is how you utilize the time. And when patients are in our services, there cannot be any delay. The right decision has to be taken at the right time, only because of the most important reason why we are in the profession. We handle human life. Whatever advances in medical science or technology has come up, and it will progress also. Once the life is lost, we are unable to get it back for the person who has lost the life. So because of our poor decision making, because of our lack of knowledge or incompetent skills in practice, no one should get affected in their life. So please make sure that we manage time wisely, and then we value human life, the most precious gift the Creator has given to this whole world. And Ms. Murano also was telling that we have developed empathy. I was very happy to hear that you have enhanced the empathy which you had a little bit when you decided to join nursing, and continue to enhance empathy, because when the people are suffering with sicknesses, they really need someone to understand their feelings and emotions and not just mechanically working. Be honest to everyone and everything what you do, whether you are supervised or not supervised. And most of all, be honest to yourself. If a person is honest to self, he cannot be dishonest to others. So be honest in the profession and do your best. Respect is another thing. Both the speakers before me have told that you are the important group of professionals in the healthcare team. But many a times I have come across people telling that nobody respects. But I disagree with that. Respect is not something which we can command, we can demand to get it. Respect is something we have to command through our communication, the way we deal with people, the knowledge base we have got, and the confidence we have in taking care of our consumers. In your syllabus, you would have heard about evidence-based practice. The nursing world is now talking about evidence-based nursing. All these past years, we have been depending more on tradition-based practice, which is called EPP. Now we call upon EPP. That means that each one of you have got an important role to play in advancing the knowledge of our profession by entering into the research activities. And one more point which I thought I must talk. One of my students sitting here, he always talks about emotional intelligence. Not because he talks about emotional intelligence, I would like to talk about artificial intelligence and emotional intelligence. Now, the whole world is talking about AI. Lot of funding opportunities for the role of AI in health sciences. Very good. Technology is advancing and AI is taking over a lot of redundant work which the health professionals had been doing. But we have to be very cautious in the use of AI. Last week I saw one cartoon which was being circulated in the WhatsApp in many groups. That has got picture of Mother Teresa, because it was a cartoon, but it had a point for us to think seriously. Mother Teresa, like a boxer, fighting against poverty. Because the key words given was Mother Teresa and she fighting against poverty. She cannot fight against poverty in that way. That is a cartoon. But now we have to think that can artificial intelligence replace the original natural emotional intelligence we the healthcare team members have got? It cannot replace, but it is very essential we embrace technology, artificial intelligence to save time for us from the redundant work and to save this time to be with the patients at the bedside to provide quality bedside services. So always remember that we are required at the bedside to hold the hand, and how much our advances take place also, what people require, human beings require when we are unwell is a humane presence of a person who understands the feelings and emotions. Therefore, if we enhance our intelligence, our critical thinking, emotional intelligence, we become right decision makers to make good clinical decisions and to provide the best service for our patients. The trend now for the youngsters is to find green pastures in the foreign countries. I am not against that as one of the senior nurses, but I don't know really what the Honorable Health Minister feels about that, but still I would like to express my sincere thought about that. There is nothing wrong in going outside the country to enhance your knowledge, your skills and practice, and also to have a little more financial stability. When you go abroad and earn a little bit more money for your family, you are contributing to the health status of our country. The quality of life and the standard of living of your family and people around you will improve. That's one side. But I sincerely want to request you, have a goal when you go, have an objective when you go. Once as soon as you achieve your objective and goal, come back to our country. We need you. Our people need you. Come back with a new learning experience. Come back with a better standard of living and contribute to the people around us. Because we belong to our country and our people need us. And when you are in an advanced healthcare institution, when you have got the opportunity to learn on advancements in nursing, please keep in touch with your alma mater. The COVID has taught us that we can do a lot of learning online. Those advances share with your juniors who are students here in discussion with your faculty members so that by the time you come back, they also will be equipped well. I conclude with one personal advice to you. If you have to take care of your patients who are unwell, you need to be well. So please take care of your health through good nutrition and good lifestyle practices so that you will be ready and available for those who are unwell. And the core of our profession is care. Always remember we are there for caring for people, care with compassion and concern. And I wish you all the very best, both in your professional life and personal life. God bless you all. And I congratulate and wish all the best for Institute of Nursing Education for more and more achievements in your professional journey of the institution. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Our students and pre-graduates will definitely inculcate the attitude to respect their parents, teachers, and will practice continuous learning. Now, I am profusely delighted to take an opportunity to introduce our chief guest for today. His work as a minister has always been inspired by the needs of his people. They went upon him for their welfare, for he is someone who will always go that extra mile for them. He did his PGDM from PAY Manipal Institute. After this, has played major role in area of tourism in Goa, health, craftsman training, agriculture, committees of petition, government assurance, delegated legislation, and at present he is the cabinet minister with portfolios of health, women and child development, town and country planning, forest and urban development. This is none other than the eminent personality and the chief guest for today's function, Sri Vishwajit Prasad Singh Ghani, Honorable Health Minister of Goa, whose presence had immense value to this occasion. I am glad to respectfully and cordially request the chief guest to deliver his speech.
The nursing students. Present amongst us is Dr. Anish George, Dean Governmental College, Dr. Bandekar, our Dr. Wilson, Principal of the Nursing College, Philosophy, Geeta Kapoor, Director of Services, and Anna, the faculty member of Nursing College, and our Dr. said, way back when I was a child, and I was very small, I think Dr. Anish George may not know, but this nursing institute was placed in a very, odd place, and then from there it came to where it is. Now we are further practicing and bringing it to a different level of excellence. The whole idea of the government was to see that your profession much again in the past, but in Goa, the type of infrastructure that we are creating for all of you, the type of hospitals that are coming up in the state of Goa. So our students don't have to go out of the state of Goa. People who get into the government setup don't have to go out of the state of Goa to gain knowledge and education. There are so many things in the courses that are introduced by Bambolim in Mumbai. So we are trying to keep you at the cost of the state. We are trying to see that we are able to educate you. We are trying to see that we are able to enrich your knowledge. We are trying to see that we are able to introduce you to those courses so that you become a great asset to the institution. And it's not only to the institution. You yourself gain so much of knowledge that you are able to deal with situations much better. As George was just telling her, the chairman is a very good friend of mine, Dr. Ranjan Bhai. I just told him that we are now in the process of bringing an advisory council in the state of Goa where he's going to depute somebody to be as a part or on an advisory basis to the state of Goa. What I really want to say is that when we have problems, do not have to go out of the state of Goa, but they can get that type of care and treatment within the state of Goa. You as students who are going to pass out, you have a role to play in society. Because what you do will be of great benefit not only to the state, but also to the patient that requires a caregiver like you. And you need to have that type of passion with all type of people, and people come and believe in our institution. Today I am sure your parents will be very proud. We are also trying to see that how we can extend your services and drive through a policy framework of the government so that we are able to keep you and continue you till you get a regular job in the institution. And it is very important for us to do that. We require nurses, we require caregivers like you, and what I can say to you, wish you all the best. But also remember that the state is here to spend a lot of money on your profession, on the nurses that are passing out, nurses that are already there working in the institution, or medications, or whether it is cancer-related treatment free of charge to the patients in the state of Goa, whether it is insulin, whether it is. So we don't only procure insulin. You have to also understand as a nurse, actually what we are trying to do is try to reduce the intake of insulin so that we have a comprehensive program that we help them in tweaking their own life on the hospitals. Doctors also are there. There's no question, but your role is very important. And it's very important, like Dr. Alice George was mentioning, you go to Singapore, you find nurses from Kerala. I have one dedicated nurse who, when I go to Singapore, I have to go and check up the exam, the nurse is certified under those examinations which you need to give. But I think the environment that we are trying to create for you in the state of Goa is something totally different. All I can say to you is do well. We are here to see that your profession and your additional courses that we are trying to do for the decision on file. And this is, I don't know why this is not happening here. Convocations and graduation ceremonies happen in every area, but why this field was left out, I have actually no answer. But I think today we have started and we will continue it, and we will ensure that the respect that has to be given to your profession will be given. We all respect you, and there is a big salute for me to each and every situation. Ultimately, there are many times of situations, let me tell you in a different way. There are many times patients, we cannot actually describe how and what the present situation of the patient is, but you as a nurse already know. All we need to do is sometimes in situations where people have extreme state of cancer and other related disease is give them that hope. And that hope can be given only by you when you come there. Trying to deal with them in a different fashion. And all this is very important because even that hope that you give them actually prolongs their lifespan. And it's very important. It's very important. I have traveled all over the world, not only the most respected profession, and I would like to wish you once again all the very best. The state is here to give you opportunities. State is progressing in a different way, and I'm sure all of you will do well, and the government also will do its best to see that whatever we need to do to further enhance your education and try to have these exchange programs, try to see that we send you to different hospitals or different institutions to get additional qualifications post your graduation. The government will do its best to do it. Thank you so much, and wishing the batch that is passing out today all the very best, and also the faculty all the very best. Thank you so much.
Appreciation and encouragement are ways to foster goodness within an individual.
Now it's time to acknowledge and honor excellence. Let's proceed with the award ceremony. I request Ms. Ekta Karkal, teaching faculty at the Institute of Nursing Education, to present to you the award ceremony of the institute.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we gather to celebrate the outstanding academic achievements of our students. It is with great pride that we recognize their hard work and relentless pursuit of excellence. Before we begin with the award ceremony, on behalf of Principal and Faculty of Institute of Nursing Education, Bambolim, as a token of gratitude for our pre-graduates, we will be presenting them with special mementos to commemorate their journey thus far. I would request the volunteers to kindly do the needful. Now beginning with the award ceremony, may I now request the Chief Guest, Shri Vishwajit Pratap Singh Rane, Honorable Health Minister, to hand over the prizes. Students securing overall highest marks in BSc Nursing Degree Batch 14, sponsored by Dr. Mahesh Sardesai, ex-HOD, Radiology Department, Goan Medical College and Hospital, Bambolim, in the name of late Mr. Gurudas Sardesai, ex-Director DHS, and late Shri Sadashiv Nagoji Pratap Rao Sardesai. The award goes to Mr. Vinay Tolugavkar.
Thank you all the dignitaries. And please request all the dignitaries to kindly wait.
The Institute of Nursing Education began its journey in the year 1964 with the vision to empower students to acquire the knowledge, skills, attitudes necessary to practice nursing effectively. It was known then as Nursing School at Benjin and Margao, offering the ANN program. In the year 1965, the GNN program was started, followed by post-basic BSc Nursing program in 1993. Basic BSc Nursing program in 2005 and MSc Nursing program in 2014.
As we enter in Diamond Jubilee of our institution, we are thrilled to release the official brochure outlining the exciting array of programs and initiatives that will make this year a memorable one at our esteemed institution. I request our Chief Guest, Shri Vishwajit Rane, Honorable Health Minister, to kindly release the brochure. I request all the other dignitaries to join us in releasing the brochure.
To our esteemed dignitaries. We are now request Professor Dr. Wilson Fernandez to present the token to our Chief Guest, Sri Vishwajit Rane. I request Sir to present the token to our guest of honor, Dr. Anis George. I request Sir to present the token to our special guest, Professor Dr. Goan. I request Sir to present the token to our special guest, Dr. Gita. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
कृतज्ञता म्हळ्यार आत्म्यापासून उगम पावपी सगळ्यांत सोबीत फूल, which means gratitude is the fairest blossom that springs from the soul.
Let's express our gratitude to all